My name is Robert Hunt, and I'm a writer. I write a whole lot of different books. I like to show you some of the books that I've written. These are just pictures of the covers. And here's the Crater Mountain Sasquatch legend. And it's about Trevor who, in the early 1800s, has an experience with a Sasquatch. And here's the Coalmount legend, where a stranger comes to town and a lot of strange things happen. There's a lot that goes on in this story, and that's a fire demon skulch in the picture. This one's the crossbreed legend. Here you're following this alien witch crossbreed girl who falls in love with a character who is back from this story, and that's Bracoa. And if you look closely, that's Bracoa there. And this is Alina. And yeah, she's very evil and very mixed up. But yeah, her tale is a very strange one. Like, I didn't want to tell stories that were the same all the time. And this is the Harrison Hot Springs legend. It's a very big book. It's become 2 books, which I don't have the second one quite ready yet, but it's written. Jasper and the Shelter of Angels. And Jasper, he is a construction worker who has an accident at work that caused him to go blind. He ends up making friends with 7 angels, and they go off through a lot of different things together. In this one, this is book 2, where Jasper has to figure out a riddle, a mystery of death. And he does figure it all out. I don't want to tell you what it all is, but it will blow your mind. And after he does this, he ascends to becoming a leader of an army of angels. And this one is Jasper and the Guiding Light. In this book, Jasper and the 7 angels have a falling out, becoming like demons, falling away from God, but then they have to find their way back from all of that. And that starts off everything for this 2-part story. This is the latest one that's out now. This is called Jasper in the World Tribulation. What happens in the world as everything's falling apart. It starts off with a great scene where this is an AI robot, and he actually goes up against the Antichrist when the Antichrist is trying to become the ruler of the world, and they're in a competition for presidency at one point. And this is the devil right there. He looks a lot like a dragon, or kind of like a serpent. And there's a lot of things that happen in this story, including Moses and Elijah. This is the book that started everything off for me. It's Genation, Earth Volk. So here is Eddie. He is a Volk, and he's quite inventive. Here he is. He's created just a bunch of plywood and junk. This is actually some motorcycle parts. He's made this flying device. And back here is his buddy Grizz. Kind of hard to see, but Grizz is this guy in this other book. I made a book for him too because he was such a complex character. And they are brothers. Well, half brothers. So Eddie's from the future and from another planet. Book 1, Genation, Earth Volk, where everything kind of takes place on Earth, and Eddie grows up here on Earth under military and government supervision. And then here is Grizz, who is specially trained by the military to be this killer assassin, but he's quite the weapon. When they escape Earth, because there was no other place for them, they're being so heavily hunted, they end up making their way to Verticus, which is the planet of Volks. And that's why we have Genation Verticus here. This is Eddie's cousin, Tick. So we got Tick. All of this picture is actually created from statues that I've made of the characters. So that's pretty cool. This statue of Eddie here actually does glow in the dark, because that's an energy gel suit that he's wearing, which is just common in his world where he comes from. Then there's Genation Insectivolk Wars. And if you thought that everything was destroyed by the end of this book, no, there's still a lot more story left in these guys. And they are a busy bunch of fellows. So the Genation series is my Star Wars, I guess. But if you're ever wondering what else could there be out there, sometimes I feel like my books are sort of like if you were to go to another Earth, what would somebody have written that isn't from here? Because nobody knows about them yet. Thank you everyone for watching, and I just pray that the Lord will give you all a special blessing, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye now.